Go! Fuck's sake, please. Yes, yes, the game is stuck, it's frozen, it's done. It's good news. Okay, so we're starting back where we left the last time. We were able to defeat the German Reich. And we are ready for our final offensive against the Soviet Union. So I'm actually curious to see if our collaboration government is going to be ready soon. In September. Okay, that should be good for us. And we're pushing the Soviet Union because that will help us realize all of the Roman ambitions. Also, I did forget about the fleet a bit. Not gonna lie. And I think we can start. I think we have everything to start a war with Hungary, so let's go for it. But I expect our amazing tanks to push like a sharp knife cutting butter. Just completely destroying them. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Go there, please do. One thing that I did not check, and I'm kinda curious to check, is... are you bombing me here? How dare you? Where do you keep your fighters? I'm sure you have a lot. There they are. There they have a lot of fighters. How is it going here? Nice. It's going very well. Wow. This is going very well. Ooh, this was so fast. Looked like I was going for speed 5 or something, but... Let's see. Wow. Almost 1 million casualties. Okay, so since we were destroying them completely, let's see if the same happens here. And also, we can already reintegrate something else, I think, here. Yeah, we can reintegrate Pannonia. So let's do that. Another region reintegrated in our Roman Empire. Let's see how it goes. These tank divisions are just insane. Just too strong. This is why I go for mobile warfare, because it's just so fun to have these insanely strong armored divisions. I think we can go for another epic encirclement here. If we move quickly enough, and we are moving quickly enough. Yeah, you try to cut them off there. Okay, we did now. Some minor rearrangement would be nice. Yeah, this is another fairly big one. They didn't have that many units here, but they had some. And here it's just going to end very quickly. And we can start planning our naval invasion down here, actually. How long before we get our naval invasion? Only 10 days. That's nice. Up here we can already go for another push. Let's do it. So I think we can start pushing here as well. By the way, how are we doing with these? Yeah, okay, they are not giving up anytime soon. They are done. But the best thing about this is not that. It is that they had a huge amount of divisions here. And they are going to lose them all. 130,000 men versus almost 2 million. It's not going very well for the Soviet Union. Okay, next, I think we push for Leningrad at this point. It looks like we're pushing fairly well. Actually, Leningrad is not defended very well, so we'll take it. Let's finish taking this area and then stop here. November, we got maybe until the end of the month to push, so I think we will stop with Kiev. Okay, nice, we got Kiev. And with this we end our spring, summer and winter in the end offensive. Okay, so here is the situation. We stopped our offensive against the Soviet Union because it is winter, it's December, and you don't want to invade the Soviet Union in December. And by checking the situation here, I noticed a couple of opportunities for us. My main idea is to push for Moscow in spring. And this may lead to this very big encirclement here. It actually may be a bit too big, but there are a lot of divisions down there. So if this works, if we can manage to encircle them and destroy them, it will be a massive blow to the military capacity of the Soviet Union. Another possibility is to push down here, and I think I will do that too. So we freed Crimea, and we took part of the Russian land here. Now we can try to push for Stalingrad, of course, and then we can try to close down these regions, so that all of the divisions here will be encircled in a very big region, but still encircled. Moreover, by checking what we still need to realize the Roman ambitions, we actually don't need that much. For the Bosporan kingdom, we need more regions here around Crimea in modern days Ukraine. For the region of Iberia, we need Azerbaijan, Georgia and Abkhazia, which I believe are all in this area here. And that should also cover what we need for the Armenian lands. So by conquering the southern part of the Soviet Union, we should be able to completely realize the Roman ambitions. For now, we need to wait until spring and prepare our units. We are starting to have huge supply issues, so let's try to develop the supply lines as much as possible. Very nice, this will help us. And Mussolini, he has this fixation, you know, Mussolini is fixated with upgrading the secret services. I'm not sure why he had this... He must dream it at night. I mean, he really wants us to improve the... And I forgot, what did you want? The anti-partisan. He really wants to upgrade the secret agency. Okay, Mussolini, I'll do it. So you can sleep at night. We're also preparing a new division of our panzers. So... I'm thinking about sending this division, and Mussolini is very happy now. I'm thinking about sending this division down here to make this push as soon as they're ready. Well, alternatively, we could also use the new tank division to get some of these relatively quick encirclements and finish them off. Maybe a good idea as well. We have 3 big victory points here. We have Minsk, we have Moscow, and we have Stalingrad. But I'm afraid that will not be enough. We'll need something else. And the problem is after these ones, yeah, there is mostly nothing. There are some small ones. I just hope they will give up before we need to reach the least developed regions. Because I hate moving my units around these like deserts and steppes. No supplies. It's terrible. By the way, Free India is actually not very free, it's our fascist India. I am mostly editing out the focuses at this point, but if you're wondering what we're going for, I was trying to increase the base stability a bit, because by reintegrating provinces of the Roman Empire, the base stability goes down significantly, so I'm going for stability-oriented focuses. Okay, we got our new Panzer division. Where is it? Here, it's starting without supplies already. Just in case. Now these tanks, I want them for big encirclements. Kinda excited to see how this will go. We have full air superiority. By the way, I don't think they have anything left anymore. Yeah, they don't have any planes here. They basically have nothing here. I think we destroyed everything. If you check the war score and look at our score for destroying enemy planes, it's close to 14,000. And if you look at theirs, it's 1,100. So that gives you an idea of how much better our planes were in this war. And it's April. We cannot afford to waste any more time. So it's time to start our push here. Okay, struggling a bit more than I expected here. They do have a fair amount of divisions there, but let's see how it goes. Because in the end, I'm pretty confident we will push them. So they obviously have good defensive bonuses, I assume because of the entrenchment. They have a good commander as well. but we will push. Okay, we almost got this encirclement. Now we'll stop them, and I will end this. Wow, it's a lot of divisions actually that we encircled here. This was very nice. This is a lot of divisions. Let's see. Let's see the casualties. We didn't lose much since the last time I checked. They are at 2.3 millions. Let's see after this encirclement is over. Now they're all stuck in one region, and they are going to be destroyed quite quickly. Okay, it was 2.3, and they lost a decent amount of men, almost 300,000 men. Nice. Now, these tanks we can try to get another similar one here, I think. So let's go with that. We are advancing in the north, we are advancing from here. The front is looking good overall. The only thing that can stop our divisions is actually the lack of supplies and my inability to carefully micromanage the fronts. I believe the main issue here is that we have too many divisions in the same place. That's something I may try to fix in a bit. We're pushing quite well here, and we'll be able to get another encirclement, decent one as well. I think it's a lot of divisions in there. The advance to Moscow is struggling a bit more. No supplies. Absolutely no supplies here. We need to stop this one too, and allow them to get some supplies back, because we're not advancing at the moment. Time to push them here, finish this other encirclement. How many divisions in there? It's a lot. It's a lot. Wow, it's really a lot. Let's see the casualties. It's already 2.7. I expect it to go to 3 after this encirclement is done. You know, there is nobody there. You can just go there. 2.8. Oof. This will be painful. Boom. And it is exactly 3 millions. Look at that. Exactly 3 millions. Against 260,000. Not bad, I would say. Also, we have a counteroffensive here. We're actually suffering a bit. Let's see. They may be able to push us back a little. We are losing in a couple of these regions. It's probably because I moved my divisions, so they lack organization. Because we lack supplies. Damn, I hate supplies so much. However, without supplies, there isn't much we can do. Yeah, this is unacceptable. So we need to change something. The only thing that comes to mind here is to make the front a bit wider. It's too small, so by conquering this land we may be able to improve the supply situation here as well. Now this general is not turning out to be the best, so I'm going to replace him. Maybe replacing him in the middle of the offensive wasn't the best idea. Yeah, to be fair, I expected to push them a bit better with our tank divisions. We are struggling a bit here. But we did get the encirclement here in the end, so that's fine. That's what we needed. How many divisions do they still have? I mean, I know it's the Soviet Union. They're actually having a lot of divisions, maybe even more than before. Wow, look at the amount of divisions they have here, however. I didn't notice. This is a lot. Where are they? I don't see that many now that I am zoomed in. Boom. How many? Wow. Up to 3.5. Okay. Not bad. Pretty satisfied with that. Now we go for another one here. I see it. Okay, we can start to push here. Very easy this one. They didn't have many units there. Oh, and okay, so here we got a lot of encirclements actually. And this doesn't want to go as I want it to go, but that's okay. Well, then you just go from here, okay? Just go from here and push them. So these ones are doing what exactly? Pronto, signore. They are not even sure what they're doing. They're going somewhere. I think they are starting to struggle a bit with the amount of units they have at their disposal. And they lost so many divisions here. And here too now. Okay, we almost got the encirclement here too. Let's help a bit with them. They are dying here, they are dying here, they are dying here. We are not taking the land with nobody here. How did these guys appear out of nowhere? It doesn't matter much because we are destroying them. Okay, I think, wow. Look at the amount of divisions they have there. It's another 20. Oh, destroying them so quickly. Let's see the casualties. 300,000 to 4,300,000. And they would lose a lot here too. Boom. 4,600,000. Hundreds of thousands of men destroyed like that. It's crazy. Okay, now. What are we doing here? Get that guy. Okay, now it's really time to rearrange the divisions a bit though. Okay, we need to finish this push before winter. I don't want to spend another year fighting the Soviet Union. It's August, and I think we have the chance to end it. Okay, it's going well. It's going well on the whole front. I think they are starting to lack divisions at this point. Yeah, starting to struggle a bit with the push to Moscow, but I see potential for another encirclement here, if we get Moscow especially. Stalingrad is close. Very close to Moscow as well, but completely out of supplies again. And it is September. No, I don't want another year of war, come on. You can do it. I mean, we are having very few casualties, relatively few casualties, because we're using mostly our tanks. Maybe it would be a bit faster if we push with the normal divisions as well. How did you all end up there? When did this happen and how did this happen? This is so annoying. The front keeps getting messed up. Moscow is almost down. Moscow is taken. The first goal is to take Stalingrad before winter. It is September. Down here I expect a massacre. Did we run out of supply? No, we did organization. No, we did get it. We'll take Stalingrad as well. As soon as they get there. Nice. Stalingrad is taken. Okay, now it's the time of truth. How is it going here? Oh, we still need another like 20%. And this is the hardest 20% ever to get. Because we're running out of victory points. There may be some here. But then... yeah, we may get some here. It's not much up here. There is decent ones up here, but I don't want to go there. Now, the problem with the Soviet Union is not that the Soviet Union has a good army, but it's so massively huge and annoying to conquer. Which, obviously, was the issue for anyone who attempted to conquer the Soviet Union, starting from Napoleon and going to Adolf. Let's kill these guys. And the unlimited manpower as well, naturally. They lost 5.7 million men. We lost only 400,000. But they will not run out of manpower, so... I am considering calling the new Persian Empire into the war and trying to advance from here. Possibly, I'm not sure if that can work, but... Well, you know what, I will try. I will send my divisions here and let's see what happens. They have some decent victory points in this area, so maybe we can try to go for them. Because if we struggled for supplies earlier, now it will be a real mess. Because here there is nothing at all. Well, let's see what happens. I'm glad we got the encirclement here. We'll kill some more divisions. Surely having this many casualties will affect their morale. 6 million, come on. It's not affecting anything though. And it is October. We'll be screwed again. Not another winter. Getting slightly closer. It's such a struggle. And this is with the collaboration government. Now, Hitler thought they would surrender after taking Stalingrad. He was wrong. Let's call the new Persian Empire into this war. They don't even have divisions anymore at this point, I think. Just advancing into nothing. We're also starting to lack airports, so it's harder to get the air superiority at this point. We are advancing here. I don't think they have anything to defend this place. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there, boys. 99%. Just 1 or 2 victory points. 6.5 millions. Casualties for them. Go! For fuck's sake, please. Yes, yes, the game is stuck. It's frozen. It's done. It's good news. It's good news. Okay. No more Soviet Union. Unless we leave Stalin somewhere nice, like we did for Adolf. That would be cool as well. But sadly, they don't have much outside of the usual Soviet Union. The only thing we could do is we could leave Stalin here in Norway. To be completely fair, that may be fun. So it may be worth it. Now, by calling the new Persian Empire, I need to share the war score with them, which is extremely annoying. I think I will just pass. I don't think they take anything. Let me grab my points. Okay, now we take the stuff we want to take. Okay, so we'll take this stuff in Ukraine to recreate the Regnum Bosphori. Then I think we just puppet everything. Wait, yes, Hungary had Australia, so Australia will not be Hungary anymore, or better. Yeah, I think it will. It'll just be my puppet there. Yeah, nice. Or should I bring it back to Australia? Do we like it to be Australia, or do we like it to be Hungary? Because I can bring back Australia at this point. So there will be Australia and some Adolf in there. I think I like that one better. Okay, the People's Republic of Aotearoa is New Zealand. Okay. The only question here is whether we want Stalin to survive somewhere or not. And I am pretty convinced that it would be fun to leave him in Norway. So this episode may be Stalin in Norway after all. It's a trend of this series at this point. We can just continue it. Okay, so I'll do it. That means that. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Southern Bessarabia? No. Yeah. You're not gonna take Southern Bessarabia, my friends. That land is mine. Okay. now let's see the situation now. So we have this nice fascist Russia at this point, our puppet. That's perfect. I like it. The new Mongol Empire, all good. But especially in Norway, we have Stalin. Look at him. Happy Stalin in Norway. And happy Hitler in Australia. Also, Australia went back to normal, except it's Italian Australia. But Adolf is still there. Why don't you join my faction, Adolf? Because you already have yours. Nice, nice. Really like this. Our Kiwis are back to being Kiwi. Okay. And now, let's make sure, because this would be a bit of an issue if I messed up something. I didn't, so to very successfully end this episode and this part of the series, after bringing Mussolini to leading the great Roman Empire, we are now finally able to complete all of the Roman ambitions, to realize all of the Roman ambitions. And that will be the Armenian lands, we'll do it right now, Iberia, or Iberia, and we'll do that right now. And then the weirdest one, of course, which is re-establishing the Bosporan kingdom. Oh, I'll show you what happens. Game is thinking about it. Okay, so you get this Regnum Bosphori. And you know what's very cool about it? That it starts as mostly democratic. It's not even in my faction. It will not accept to be in my faction. It's not my vassal or puppet or anything. It's just there, independent. It's completely useless. And it's actually better to keep it rather than re-establishing it. I'm not even sure why this is an option. They could have at least kept it as your puppet. This is very weird. But okay, we accept it. It's just because we needed to complete all of the... to realize all of the Roman ambitions. And we did. So nothing fancy, no great achievement, nothing extraordinary happens. But we did complete our main goal, which was to realize the Roman ambitions. Now, if we do go for war conquest from this point, we're not going to take everything for ourselves, but it may be a goal to have everybody in the world either as our puppet or in our faction. So the alternative is we just fight the Allies, we just fight mostly the United States to assert world dominance. And then we consider ourselves satisfied with destroying all of the other major nations. So in all of that, the only thing we may need to check is how Japan is doing. Because Japan has been at war with the United States for quite a while, and apparently they are doing fine. And if they're doing fine, it probably means they have a lot of war score. So when we defeat the United States, we'll need to share that war score with them. So if Japan takes too much stuff, we may go for a final war with Japan after the United States. So we fought and destroyed all of the major nations in the world. That's something to consider. But I think for this episode, this is all. So thank you for watching as usual, and see you next time.